Hey guys, it's me, Ava, and welcome to Lillian Books, Film and Cosplay, because that's what I spend my life doing. So, just a quick disclaimer for those of you who were previously, already subscribed to this channel because it was my, childhood sketch comedy cringiness. I'm not doing that stuff anymore. I will probably put in some comedy skits in my reviews and other stuff that I'll do on here, but that's not what it is primarily anymore, so sorry. If that's what you're here for, I don't do that anymore, so yeah, sorry. So today I'm kind of just going to be introducing myself, what this channel's going to be about, and then I will move on to Conference of the Birds review, which is the 5th Miss Peregrine book, blah blah blah, you know, all that kind of stuff, so I can kind of show you how my channel's gonna roll. Yeah. Oh, I just realized my candle's not multicolored, hang on. Ah, lemon tea. I has the remote. Yeah. So, hi. My name's Ava. I live in Australia. I'm an Aussie. Hi, how are you? I don't know why I'm wearing this, it just looks nice, so I thought I'd wear it. I'm 15 years old. I'm very passionate about a lot of types of media. I am a film buff, I'm a bookworm, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I like to play video games, but I suck at them. So I would never call myself a gamer girl, because I'm just not skilled enough for that stuff, okay? Moving on from my embarrassment, I've been a cheerleader for, well, this is my 8th year of being a cheerleader, competition cheerleader, woot woot. And I'm a cosplayer also. I've been cosplaying for an indisclosed amount of time that's not coming to my head right now. But yeah, I go to 2 to 3 conventions usually a year, depending. I will always try to be at Gold Coast Supernova and Brisbane Supernova. I'm also trying to make it to Madman Anime Festival in Brisbane this year because I live in Queensland, so those are all my little conventions that I can get to very easily. My ring light and my glasses is really irritating. Should I take them off? Oh no, I'm too blind for that. Okay. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, and then on this channel I'm going to be doing book and film reviews. I'll be doing cosplay, I guess tips or progression reports about whatever cosplays I'm doing. I'll do convention vlogs, and if you guys want, I'll do cheer vlogs as well. I don't know if that's something that this audience would be interested in, but hey, you know, I do that. So yeah, that's kind of this channel intro, how this is gonna be. So let's move on to the Conference of the Birds review. That's the word. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I read the first Miss Peregrine's book, whatever year the movie came out, because I was like, oh, that looks like a really cool movie. Ugh, I don't know what that was. And then I had a friend who was talking to me about it, and she's like, you know, it's actually from a book series, and the books are way better, and they change all this stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, because, you know, bookworm, film buff, it's kind of difficult sometimes. I picked up the book, I really enjoyed it. I picked up the 2nd and 3rd one, and I really enjoyed them, not as much as the first one. I think the first one is still my favourite, which is that sad? I don't know if that's considered sad. Anyway, regardless, the first book was just the best. Yeah, and then I had absolutely no idea that it was being revamped. I literally just walked into the shop one day and a map of days was on the shelf and I was like, what is this? And it was, and I googled it and it had come out months before and I had no idea, and I was very, very disappointed in myself. So I did not miss Conference of the Birds. I got it and I read it. I finished it Friday. Yeah. I'm gonna say Friday. I finished it on Friday. I had 2 library books at the time, so I didn't finish it as quickly as I wanted to because I was reading Stain, by A.G. Howard and Caraval by Stephanie Garber from the library. I liked both those books. I loved Stain with all my heart, and I'm going to do a separate review on it probably Wednesday. I might do a film on Wednesday, I'm not sure, because I'm hoping to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because that kind of just seems nice, and I'll do random stuff on the weekend, you know, just bonus video on the Saturday or Sunday or not at all. So yeah, actually onto the review now. So I enjoyed this book. I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads because I have a problem with doing that. Like literally 90%, okay no, scratch that, 98% of the books that you will see on my read on Goodreads have 5 stars because I have problems and I have not disliked a book that I have read since now actually. I'm just gonna quickly, I haven't even started the review and I'm already going off topic. I've been reading An Enchantment of Ravens and I really don't like it. I'm sorry, I've heard a lot of hype. Someone at school told me to read it, which is why I picked it up, but I don't like it. I'm gonna stop and actually do this review and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. So, as for the plot, I think it was superior to A Map of Days with plot-wise. I think it was a good idea to go back to a much thinner book. It's like, does it even crack 300 pages? I don't think it does. Okay, it does. Like, just over 300 pages, like 321, something like that. I think that was a good idea because I did enjoy Map of Days thoroughly. But it was really long. Like, it felt like a slog to get through. Like, I literally stopped reading it and came back after, I don't even know how long, like, probably a month. Like, I literally just took, like, a month-long break in reading it because it was so difficult to get through. Like, it's a thick boy. Just disappointing myself every 10 seconds. The characters, so the Nor. I kind of don't like her. I don't know. Okay, no. I like her character. I think it's an interesting idea. I love her peculiarity. That's like literally one of the coolest peculiarity is a really difficult word to say. I love her I love her peculiarity, but I feel like she's really, really, really underdeveloped, and I'm sorry, but I don't like her with Jacob. I don't. I have problems because I think I still ship Emma and Jacob, which, like, is not coming back. Like, I can pretty much... Oh, it's so sad because they were really cute, but it's also kind of gross, so it might be a good thing that it's not a thing. I just don't like them together. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it was rushed because Jake and Emma's relationship was rushed as well. There were feelings there, like, straight up. Like, it's the same thing. I'm not gonna say it's rushed because the ship that I like is rushed, and that's being a hypocrite, kids. But I feel like there was more of a connection. I don't know. Maybe I just liked it more. I don't know. Maybe it's because Emma had a more fleshed out character, and then also they had a couple books to actually develop the relationship and their repertoire, all that kind of stuff, and the romantic aspect of that has only been in one. I'm not gonna completely just say, like, it's a horrible ship. Like, I'm not comfortable with it yet because it's brand new. I've been stuck in Jake and Emma shipping for 3 and a bit books whenever they, like, split in A Map of Days. Maybe that's why I stopped reading. Probably. I would not be surprised. I don't know. I feel like it's underdeveloped. Anyway. We're moving on from that because I'm just gonna keep going around in circles. Where's my tea? Let's have a sip of tea. Tea break. Over. Meeting adjourned. So, the characters. The one problem that I kind of had with A Map of Days that I think this book, God, that looks horrible. that I think kind of improved on is like the entire cast of characters having a purpose. Because in A Map of Days it was like, oh, we gotta go in groups because we can't fit in the car. Like, I could very easily get details wrong. I'm sorry if I do that. But yeah. That was really loud, I apologize. I liked seeing all of the kids be kind of more being more like prevalent. I think a lot of more of them had more to do, like Millard with like all of his mapping stuff, like that was kind of integral, and Horace actually had something to do for once. Like, well, okay, he's had stuff to do in the past, but he was more integral. The hilltop battle in the Dead Riser loop was just so amazing. That's probably like my favorite part of the book. I thought that was just, it was a little chunk of genius. That's what I'm gonna call it. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. If you couldn't tell, I really liked that part of the book. So yeah, it's a good book. Yeah, characters. Where was I? I don't know. I keep going off topic. I really hope I can edit this into something that's decent. Anyway, yeah, so that aspect of it was really good. Claire is still really annoying me. She was really annoying in Map of Days, and she's really annoying in this book. Ransom, please. I know you're not gonna see this, but like, make her less annoying. I know she's a little kid, but like, no. Anyway, Miss Peregrine. Miss Peregrine was really good in this book. I think she's kind of getting back to like that really good level of nurturing mother and, you know, badass, strict nanny kind of thing. Like, the balance is way better than it has been in previous books because obviously she wasn't really in Hollow City and Library of Souls. But like in A Map of Days, I understand that it would kind of come across as like her stress, which is normal because she's stressed about, you know, the Devil's Acre stuff that's going on. But I think they balanced her caring with her don't fuck with me a lot better in this book. I feel like it was just way more balanced. I think, yes, balance, equilibrium. This is equilibrium now. But yeah, that part was really good. Good job on that, Ransom. Jacob, he's still going. He's still trying to figure out this topsy-turvy world, you know, getting to grips with the peculiarity. I think it's a good thing that they're not kind of harping on and on about Abe like they did in A Map of Souls. A Map of Days, I think, like, obviously the discovery of the bunker and all that was, like, integral to, like, you know, reboot the plot, but, because this is a revamping, this is a continuation, like, it was meant to finish at Library of Souls, and now there's gonna be a 6th book, probably a 7th, I don't know, how much money does Ransom Riggs want? So, no, what was I saying? The tornado loop at the end was also a really good section. I think that was a really cool idea. Having like V's song to Noor when she was a child be like the key to surviving, I guess. Also, the ending! So we're going to talk about the ending because the ending was the ending, okay? So V is dead, presumably. And Jacob and Noor are stuck in a collapsed loop, and the whites are only missing one ingredient for resurrecting coal. I'm sorry, that was really random. So, shit hit the fan is the best way to describe it. Just shit hit the fan. So, they're stuck in a collapsed loop. V is presumably dead, and nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going on. I don't even know how they're gonna cop out this, because there is another book. No, that's like how we're gonna end the series here and just not tell you. Not tell you anything. So I think it's a good cliffhanger. It's definitely a better cliffhanger than the 4th book, you know, like the only character introduction cliffhanger that ever got me was a series of unfortunate events when they introduced Kit Snicket, and the next book, because I was borrowing them from the library because I still don't have my own set because a 13 book box set is very expensive. And like I went there to get the next book and somebody had already borrowed it and they were late. So it was supposed to be there, but it wasn't. So I checked back every day and I didn't even have like a date, like it was already past that date and it was late and I was angry because I just got introduced to a new character. I don't know why I'm having a random accent now. And somebody else is enjoying the flavor. I don't know. Yeah, so ending is better than A Map of Days is I think what I was trying to say with that, because I just kind of got lost in Wonderland. Fiona. I have mixed feelings about the whole Fiona thing. I thought it was bold that they killed off a character within like a series. Like, I'm not saying that that's a rare occurrence, it's not, like... Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna make myself sad if I think about the examples, but I don't know how I feel about her still being alive. I like the concept of her... I'm sorry, the light is pissing me off. I liked the concept of her being kidnapped by the whites, and being used for her, like, kind of OP peculiarity. Got it that time. And... like, the whole tongue thing. She kind of couldn't speak anyway, so it's not that bad. Oh, I feel so evil. But, you know, Hugh, buddy, I hope you're feeling better now that she's back. And now they kind of have, like, more of an idea of what they've been up. Oh, she can't tell them. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. I was like, they have her back, she can just explain what they've been doing, and then it just clicked, they literally removed her tongue. Maybe that's why they did it that early, in case they lost her. Because it has to be freshly harvested, they go over that point like a couple times. What am I doing with my life? Overall, positive reading experience, I enjoyed it. The first one's still my favourite. I don't know, there's just this like untouched magic about the first one that I don't think will ever be replicated. I don't know what the 6th book is going to be like, and we don't even have a title. I don't know, I just don't know. It was a good book. I don't know if I should have given it 5 stars, but I give 5 stars to everything. But now that I'm a serious review channel, I'm probably going to start properly, you know, ranking books on Goodreads. I might start doing reviews as well. This is my Goodreads and these are the rest of my social medias. Most of this is cosplay stuff. So if you're interested in that, then go check it out. Why am I talking so quietly? I need more tea! Oh, so refreshing. But yeah, if I were to genuinely rate this and not just give it 5 stars because I have a problem. 4 stars. 4 stars. I enjoyed it, but not one of my favourite books of all time. I think the only book in this series that I personally would genuinely give a 5-star rating is the first one, because, like I said, there's just this... It's not recreatable. You can't capture that same whimsy, I guess, and that like this, it was mind-blowing to me. Maybe I should reread it. And just be like, oh, okay, this is not as good as I remember. I might have just been awestruck because I was like, wow. But, yeah. That's kind of my thoughts and opinions on Conference of the Birds. I enjoyed the plot. I liked the more use of characters. I think they got a lot of stuff right. Still kind of on the fence about Nor as a character and her relationship with Jacob. I think I'm salty still, so take it with a grain of salt. I'll probably end up rereading this book in the future before the sixth one comes out, just to refresh myself on all the stuff that's going on and the major players, where we're at, blah blah. So yeah. Oh, almost forgot, as I promised when I was about to go off topic, why I'm not loving Enchantment of Ravens so far. I'm only about halfway through, so I'm not going to do a full review until I actually finish it. But not loving it. Not loving it right now. So, Enchantment of Ravens, Margaret Rogerson got recommended to me by a friend, and I saw it, and it was $12 in Big W, because that's where I get all my books. Well, not all of them, but most of the kind of basic books, or like newer ones. Big W is a really good place to get books. They're always like 10 is like, you can, I've seen a couple for 8, but they're usually not that good. But like $10 to $15, and you can get a lot of good YA titles. Like, it's just the best place. I also like Bookface, and I have like my local like shops, I guess, has its own bookshop, which is called the Corner Bookshop. Nice, really good place in there. Anyway, Enchantment of Ravens, why I don't like it. It's boring. It's really boring. The beginning had a lot of promise for me. I liked the idea of like the craft painting lady, Isabel. Yes, that's the one, Isabel, and like kind of intriguing with her backstory, and I think her little like goat sisters are really cute, and you know, oh, my parents are dead because of something, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm a female YA protagonist. But yeah, the beginning had a lot of promise. I was actually genuinely enjoying it. And then they left the house, and it's just been, we're in this place, fighting this monster, going to sleep in this type of nature. I was about to say clothing, I don't know. Traveling this place. Oh no, another obstacle, gotta turn back. Joke about fair folk not understanding human customs. Romance! Like, they create this character that's trying to be no nonsense and like has all these opportunities to get anything she's ever wanted with the enchantments, and she's staying practical and helping out her family, which is all well and good. But then she just, like, I understand the beginning when she's feeling the attraction and she kind of gets obsessed and she's like upset when he leaves. Like, I kind of get that. I think I'd say that's a pretty realistic kind of obsession thing. But then, you know, while they're doing like the traveling, she's just like, oh, you're such an asshole, and then they're like making out, almost doing it, you know. I feel like the relationship is just really poorly written. Okay, not written, constructed. Really poorly constructed, because the book itself is very well written. But the plot is going nowhere and really boring me, and the relationship just is no. So, yeah, current thoughts on Enchantment of Ravens, no. But, again, only a little bit, like about halfway through, so I will do a full review when I finish this book. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but yeah, I will do a full review on that when I'm done. Oh, also, I come up with an idea that, well, it's not really, I'm not a genius entrepreneur. I just can't speak. Where I'm just going to recommend a book or a movie or a TV show depending on what I'm doing, what I'm feeling, what I'm enjoying currently. So, yeah, I'm just gonna move my candle. Lifelike by J. Kristoff. J. Kristoff is my favourite author of all time. It's actually my goal to collect all of his books. Doing okay so far. Maybe that'll be a separate video, I don't know. But Lifelike by Joe Christoph. Yep, I've said that like a million times already. This is probably one of my favorite books by him. It is my favorite book by him. It gripped me, it made me feel all the emotions that is humanly possible, and it ripped my heart and soul out, and I love it. It's so good. I love it. So there's kind of not really a description. It's just like it says it's Romeo and Juliet meets Mad Max meets X-Men with a little bit of Blade Runner cheering from the sidelines. But there's actually a blurb in the front cover which I will read to you so I don't accidentally spoil anything. On an island junkyard beneath a sky that glows with radiation, a deadly secret lies buried in the scrap. 17-year-old Eve isn't looking for trouble. She's too busy looking over her shoulder. The robot gladiator she spent months building has been reduced to a smoking wreck. She's on the local gangsters wanted list, and the only thing keeping her grandpa alive is the money she just lost to the bookies. Worst of all, she's discovered she can somehow destroy machines with the power of her mind, and a bunch of puritanical fanatics are building a coffin her size because of it. If she's ever had a worse day, Eve can't remember it. The problem is, Eve has had a worse day, one that lingers in her nightmares and the cybernetic implant where her memories used to be. Her discovery of a handsome android called Ezekiel, a lifelike, because they so closely resemble humans, will bring her world crashing down and make her question whether her entire life is a lie. With her best friend Lemon Fresh and robotic sidekick Cricket in tow, I love Cricket, I'm sorry. Eve will trek across deserts of glass, battle unkillable bots, and infiltrate towering megacities to save the one she loves, and finally learn the truth about the bloody secrets of her past. Anyway, I absolutely love this book. It's sci-fi, romance, buddy, cop. Here you go. Yes, there's a review on the back, and I'm going to take a quote from it. Grimy, beautiful, devastating, hilarious, screaming, writhing, all-out, post-apocalyptic, girl-buddy, road warrior, lost princess, techno-thriller. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all the normal YouTube business, and I hope we can be friends. Oh, I just almost kicked my stand over. Thank you for watching. Bye!